All right, hey everybody, welcome back. We are landing back on Tachanka. That way we can go and help Mordin. Let's bring Samara. Yeah, like I said, she's one of the... Is she the only one we haven't asked about yet? From Joker, I mean. I think so. Okay, we'll bring Samara. Ooh, what's Reeve do? Damage target's nervous or synthetic system to prevent healing. Restores health and gives temporary health bonus when the power is used against organics. Reeve also does double damage to armor and barriers. Ooh. That does sound very nice. We'll put this in pull for now. Mordin we can't do much with because we still need to go do his loyalty mission. And also, hopefully when we land, we'll be able to hear Edie's voice line again. Because she informed us of where we could find Mordin's, or where we could start Mordin's mission. But she also started another voice line that we missed because I walked too close to a couple of NPCs and then they started their dialogue. And if it doesn't pop up, I'm just gonna Google it. Oh, you got anything new to say to me?
Go to the clan leader. Not Grunt. You go where you want.
Grunt's not even here, dude.
Someday
Okay.
we'll get off this rock and show those Torians who's boss.
Edie.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
What was the weird thing the back of Mordin's head did? Also, I didn't get my voice line, so I'm actually just going to Google it really quick. One second. Okay, luckily when I typed it out, it was one of the first things that popped up, like her voice line. So I haven't seen anything other than this voice line, and I'm so happy I stopped and Googled it. So apparently, because we killed the Thresher Maw, there have been several requests to mate with Grunt, and one to mate with Shepherd. Oh my god. Wait, is that you? You just hanging out now? Oh, are you following me? Oh, my boy. Look at him. Look at my
One
Varen.
wrong step.
My Varen's better than yours. All right, let's talk to the Chief Scout.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Werelock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Werelock's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Easy.
What can you tell me about Clan Werelock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Werelock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werelock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tachanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
What's Clan Werelock's reputation? And how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Werelock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Werelock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for gold.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen. Only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
Alrighty, let's take the truck. Can I bring my Varen with me? Maybe a fun traveling companion. Oh, I hope. We haven't had the best of luck when it comes to loyalty missions and having to go save friends or family members. Actually, that's a lie. Miranda's turned out very well. Except for the fact that she was stabbed in the back by her best friend from childhood. You know what? We haven't had the best track record when it comes to our followers and whether or not their friends and family are alive and good people. Alright, don't want to do anything here, but do I have that new pistol equipped? No. I'm gonna try it out for myself before I give it to everyone else on the team, just to see what the fire rate is. Not gonna lie, I kind of miss driving around on different planets, even though it was super tedious, and I'm sure if I had to keep doing it, I would get annoyed. But I feel like something's missing. I can't just ram the Mako into things anymore. Oh, we do not need that out right now. We're good on weapons. Yep, okay. Let us be on our way. I love the way their sun looks. Not so cool. Okay. Try not
Hostiles
to miss
to the left.
Oh! Ah, no, not the bugs. Dang it. Okay. But we lasted a very long amount of time without me needing to charge that. In fact, I think it was almost 2 hours? Alright, I'm gonna charge that and I'll be right back. And we're set.
Put them where we need them.
I was having so much fun between getting to see Rex again and helping Grunt that I completely forgot this controller has been dying since we went to help Tally. Ah! Stay away from me! Oh, I hate it. See, this is manageable. Baron, completely okay with. Giant bug people, no. Got more? No. Oh. Thought that medkit was a person.
Put them where we need them.
Alright, where'd you go?
Making contact.
Here's that.
Where'd you go?
Incoming.
I see them. Down, snipers.
Down.
Keep them back. Just the thing to help.
Nah, he's shattered. I'll be taking this. Up, that Varen disappeared in the thin air. I will be having none of you, Mr. Flamethrower Man. Simple solutions. Oh, is one gonna come around the corner? Let me just... Alright. Just had to make sure. Okay, why isn't the gun firing? Oh, I hate the way Borch'll look. I don't think I've looked at their codex entry yet. I know I've been meaning to, but I don't think I have. Just hate the way they look. Oh, there's the manifold. All right, we can give that to the mechanic when we get back.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Oh, that human body.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject. Victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was.
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
All right.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
I hope your friend's alive, but like I said, we've been having a lot of bad luck lately. I will be taking that iridium because we definitely need it.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Warlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Why?
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werelock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Warlock before our blood pack conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Warlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Warlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
He's
Appears they
poetic.
discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Warlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan
Yeah, you
Empire.
talk too much.
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Very nice.
The Blood Pack will avenge me!
Oh, dang it.
Why are you hiding?
Impressive shot.
Why are you hiding behind the Baron? Not Baron, Borgia. I mean, really, is there that much of a difference? Actually, I take that back. Baron can be cute sometimes.
This will occupy them.
Borgia or cute, none of the time.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which.
Missed
Doesn't
that by
matter.
a hair. Also, I haven't tried this new pistol, have I? Ooh, it has a sight. It has a laser. Look at it. You know what would be cool if I could use this gun and point it at my new Varen? Not at the Varen, but like on the floor and the Varen would chase it around. I'm gonna try it. I've already talked myself into it. Will it work? Probably not, but would that be cool if it did? Absolutely.
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
I hope we have a chance to avenge this.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains. Live tissue. Clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Okay.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Like gardening. Okay.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan, not difficult, increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further, chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic, didn't want to repeat. All life precious, universe demands diversity.
I don't want to use this one, but I also want to see where this goes.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
Can I hear about the farming equipment one?
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage. Us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that.
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
Okay.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
I love talking to Mordin because he has all the facts and numbers to make something that would seem horrific out of context. He has a way of rationalizing it, but then sometimes you'll get voice lines from him where it's clear that he feels some type of guilt towards what he did, like he knows scientifically, like by the numbers, that it was the right choice, but he still feels guilty about the results.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor. Genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Salarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul-searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Bracknai wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction, genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
I mean, he could.
You
go
could
with that.
have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes. Millions of data points. Years of arguments. Countless scenarios. All noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous. No unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war. Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better. Saved lives.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Oh, poor Mordin. The guilt's really hitting. Oh, come on, where's it at? Oh, I see it. Can I get to it?
This is valuable.
Alright, let's hope. Is his name Malin? I think it is. Let's hope he's still alive. This way. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Oh, is this the
Killed
scout?
the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack. Not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
I want to help.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Aw, poor guy. Let's
Millions
Paragon
of children
him.
will be born. Werlock children. They're gonna destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go! Go!
Good luck, buddy.
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
Alright. Oh, I am still out of bullets.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through broken armor. Hold the line.
Ooh.
Should do the trick.
Tamara just ducked out of the way. Oh, nope. Still got nothing. Now, I prefer to not stand right next to that crate. Let's push him over the edge. I'll be taking this. There's gotta be more somewhere. That did not explode. Oh. This gun. But not as much as I like this gun. Nothing.
Heads up.
Just the thing to help.
Where'd you go? I see you.
Lost shields.
Yeah, I see you. I see you. I keep trying to throw them in the chasm, but I'm missing. Well, not chasm, I guess it's just over the railing. Oh, here's the chief.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which.
Doesn't matter.
Hostiles charging.
Alright, simple enough. I assume I need to go that way, so let me see what's in here. Crate. Alright. Anything behind it? No. This. No, my bad. This one and this one.
I'll take it.
Alright, we're good. Let's find us a scientist. And we were betrayed, weren't we?
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
No, I don't think the Werelock is controlling him. Don't think the clan is.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
Yeah, okay.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Okay, let's not use what-if arguments here.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you
Yeah.
see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
Yeah, he's let his guilt drive him mad. He's probably sat up at night trying to come up with all those scenarios as to why. Just rationalizing
You
fixing
talked about
this.
killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Yeah, I love Krogan as much as the next person, but I don't think they would be having a cultural
Why work with
renaissance.
Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Erdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Erdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Erdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Ooh.
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Yeah, no, do it. I agree with that outcome.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
It's easy to miss someone else's needs when you're in the middle of your own soul searching.
Went to Omega. Tried to get away. Should have stayed. Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead. Problem solved. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
No, keep the research.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Well... Yeah, we're definitely not destroying the data if we can help it, because getting rid of that data, terrible things were done to get that data. So destroying it is basically like saying that all the people who were tortured for that data, their lives mean nothing. And plus, if Mordin never changes his mind, he has the
You regret what the
data.
Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's stay and take a quick look around.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
And then we'll leave. Oh. Yeah, I don't feel bad about having to kill the kid. There we go. Because I love a good redemption arc, and I can understand if you've done something terrible to another person, or in his case, to an entire race, and the guilt just eats away with you and you want to fix your mistake. But it seemed like he was more so doing it for the wrong reasons. How do I get out of here? I'm sure at some point it'll give me a little button where I can leave. Because Mordin feels guilty too, but Mordin didn't go around. There we go. Okay, now we can leave. Because Mordin feels just as guilty, but the difference is that Mordin took his guilt and tried to help other people and actually better other people's lives, whereas Mayland troubled clan's progress towards genophage. Cerberus knowledge, cure data may prove useful, Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers, extremely valuable. Mordin's assistant is no longer a problem. Mordin will have no trouble focusing on the mission. Okay, good. Yeah, Mayland, on the other hand, his guilt kind of drove him insane, and he was just at a point where he would have done anything to remedy his guilt, more so to make himself feel better is what that felt like. So I have no problem with the kid dying.
Go to the clan leader.
Alright, you have nothing new going on. And also, we might need that data at some point.
Those little bastards think they're so smart. Needed us to fight the rat, didn't they?
Whether or not we end up using it in the future or not.
Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Alright, Mordin. Yeah, whether we use that data or not, destroying it. I want to kill that monkey. He tempts me every time I show up here. Destroying that data would have been like saying the people who got tortured for that data, their lives meant nothing. So, we got the data. The one responsible's dead.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Oh, I can ask more things.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan on Tachanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tachanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, the clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
That's my boy.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my books, human.
Thanks, Scout.
Place your bet on the pits, human.
Alright, let's give him this part, and then we will head back to the Normandy.
If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
Well, lucky for you, I got one for you.
Found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tonka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How'd you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do
All
me any
right.
favors.
Fair
It's
enough.
been a bloodbath ever since
I guess the
Urza's
only thing
handle
to
was
do
exiled.
now is to head back to the Normandy, check in with all of our team, say goodbye to my Varen. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. He's just clipping through the wall. I love you. I wish I could bring you home with me, but I feel like Joker would actually kill me for that. He puts up with a lot. We bring home a lot of dangerous aliens and then make him fly into dangerous situations. I don't know how he'd feel about us bringing a Varen home. Alright, anything new from you guys?
You again. I told you the Blood Pack only wants Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin somewhere else.
I killed all your friends.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't
Yeah, and
it
they're still
beautiful,
talking.
Far away from all that high-tech noise.
Alrighty.
Yes. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, she's still
Bill's
talking.
character.
Let us head home to the Normandy. Go in, do our rounds. Where should we go next? I'm trying to think. I feel like I just missed something obvious. Was the Krogan in the
Commander, you
Asari?
received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Callie. Was the Krogan in the Asari, the Krogan that did poetry on Ilium? Because I thought I recognized them, but then didn't click until we left. Okay, it's the shaman. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's crowd, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to say, stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vat-grown grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him, and if you get killed... the shaman. I love Krogan. They don't apologize for anything. But yeah, I don't remember the name of the Asari and the Krogan from Ilium who had broke up when we convinced them to get back together, but I think that was them, right? I'll check later.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Samara feels like she could shoot me in a very tranquil way, which does not make me feel any better about it. No surprise, Mordin acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
My man's been dealing with a lot.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Alright, nothing to say about Mordin's mission?
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, later, Joker. Edie, anything new?
Shepard. I want to know more.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
I'm pretty sure we've heard that before.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright. Let us go check on Mordin first after everything that's happened. Probably our next order of business will be to go and help Jack because she's been waiting on our help the longest. I mean, technically Zaid has, but he's a DLC character,
Still
so
hard
we'll
to
get
believe
to that.
Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tachanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tachanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do.
Alright.
Talk later?
Anything else
Shepard,
going
how
on in
can
that
I
head
help?
of yours?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
Okay, I'll leave you
let you
alone
work.
then.
We'll be here if you need me.
What type of experiments are you running? You know what? It might be better if I just don't know. Alrighty, let's make our way down to the second level, where we will... When was the last time? Oh yeah, I've already thought about that. When was the last time we checked in with Miranda? We also haven't checked in with Thane and Garrus. Miranda first. That way we'll be dead in the middle of our two boys and we can make a decision when we get back. Anything new going on, Miri?
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny. Something we don't share.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Aw, Miri. I love our squad. Okay. Okay. Do we choose between our lovable Turian, whose romance will likely be a little bit more fulfilling and long-lasting simply because he's not dying immediately, and he's Shepard's best friend. But our mysterious, sexy Drell is dying, so there's a bit of excitement there, and I'm probably gonna get hurt in the end because I don't think he'll make it into like the final act of the third game, or even towards, he might not even make it to the third game, honestly. Because he said he had, what, 8 to 12 months to live? I don't know how long we've been hanging around in space doing loyalty missions. So do we go for comfort? Or do we go for an epic romance that'll get us hurt? I think we all know where I'm going with this. Garrus, I love you. If there is a chance to romance you in the third game after everything that's happened, I'll probably take it. But Thane's dying, you know? He deserves to have final moments of comfort before the inevitable end.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica.
Called it.
That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
Oh, that's rough.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
I don't blame you.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Oh, that's forward. I'm gonna do it.
I haven't been as upfront as I should be. I'm here for you, Thane. Whatever you need.
You are very kind. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
We have achieved a term of endearment? Ah, I love our space John Wick. You know what? We're sticking with this choice. I've locked this in. Let's go see Kasumi really quick. I'm gonna have to play this twice just to see what Garrus's romance in the second game
There
is.
you are. So, you and Kelly, huh? Sounds like you two had a nice date. I thought she was coming on to me at first, but maybe she was just being friendly to the new girl.
Okay, she's really friendly with everyone. If you want to shoot your shot, she's upstairs.
Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
All right. But yeah, we're locking it in with Space John Wick. It makes me question whether or not I should go talk to Garrus right now, because it's probably gonna make me continue the dialogue of flexibility versus, what was it, reach? Which is a fun conversation to have, but then I'm gonna have to let Garrus down gently, and I'm just not in the headspace to be breaking up with my best friend. But yeah, we're locking it in with Thane. I just love his character too much. Let's go talk to Zaid really quick, and then we'll talk to Tally. And see if Grunt has anything new to say.
Back for more. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. I should let you go. Talk
All
more
right.
later, Shepard.
Let me throw out the trash. Yep, litter in space.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord.
All right.
Kazak.
Tally, you got anything new for me?
Omega about 17 years ago.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
Interesting.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that though, except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
She's embarrassed. Aw, no reason to be. I love you too. Alright, son, anything new?
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
Sounds good, kiddo. As long as you don't point that anger towards our resident Turian, it's all good. Or any of the residents, actually. Just stay away from the crew. Oh, my kid. He's so violent. I love him. I love the whole team. We could go check in with Jacob, too. I guess he's technically part of the team. Even though we don't take him anywhere. And we kind of just leave him here to polish the guns.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Nope, apparently not.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright, I'm satisfied. So, we are going to leave off here. Kelly, any mail? I assume no. And what all do we have to do? What's going on in our journal? Okay, we got Samara. Oh, I have to drop those things off back with Liara. Jack. There are the Shadow Brokers. Aid. Stop the Collectors. That's an overarching thing. Just a car stolen. Goods found. That's the owner of the goods. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I never did do this. Yeah, we found that guy's stuff and never gave it back to him. Alright, well that's another reason to go to Ilium besides meeting up with Liara again. Captured by the Blue Suns. Firewalker, Overlord. Yeah. Alright. So it seems like our next course of action as far as team members is going to go is probably go and help Jack, because she's been waiting on us the longest. She really wants to blow up that old Cerberus lab, and I'm all for it. And after that, we'll go to Omega, help Samara, and then probably help Saeed. Definitely go help Saeed. And finish up a couple of side things that have to be done. And then we'll see where the game takes us from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will be seeing you again soon when we go and help Jack. Bye.